Okay, we are live.
Okay. How's everybody doing today? I'm Chloe.
And I'm Sandy, and
All
we
right. And this
are
is
WordStitch.
WordStitch.
Chloe, you
Yeah.
are a little bit left in your video right now.
What was that?
You're a little
Oh,
left
I
in your video.
I was
Yes,
leaning a little bit to the left.
there you go.
Is that better?
Perfect. Now everybody out there can see you.
Yes. Okay. That's exactly what I want out of the world. Yeah. So this is just a little flash write-in that we're doing because we're both feeling unmotivated today, and the best way to be motivated is to force each other to write. We're going to be doing some word sprints, mostly so I can prove my superiority over Sandy and
Yeah.
beat the word count.
Oh,
Because Sandy needs a lot of love today, and I'm going to do that in the only way I know how.
create
Um,
competition. Apparently, yeah, apparently I'm easy to figure out that way. That's,
It's literally, I don't know if you know this about me, but literally the only social activity that I like that isn't like driven by anything else is trivia.
oh,
It's the only reason I go to a bar, and I will win.
oh, I never do trivia. I'm not good enough, and I don't like to play it if I can't win. So
Yeah,
so maybe I'm super competitive. I
I am excellent at it, and that's why I play it.
mm,
Also, house cash is free food. If you know anything about me, you know that I love free food. Um, so we are. What is our schedule? You have our schedule, not
I
me.
do, yes. So our first sprint is at 4:35, and we've got a 10-minute war, then a 25, and then a final 10. I think we could probably both get our at least 1667 in that amount of time.
I don't know why, but I do terrible at like 20s and 25s. So I
Really?
think this is your chance to beat me. I think I'm gonna get about 1,000. Um,
We could
now
start
what
that
I
one
should be
early.
doing right now, because what worked last week is I should be like, no, this is impossible. Neither of us can do it. This way I can prove myself wrong. Um, but yeah, we'll see how I do. Um, I need to get 2,000 today to be happy. Sandy, what's your total word count right now?
19,267. Yours?
Mine is 20,727.
All right.
So I'm only about 1,000 ahead of you. What's your goal for this nano? What's your personal goal?
So I want to get my 50,000, but honestly, I'm not sure that's going to be quite enough because I'm trying to finish this sequel that I started that was already like 60,000 words. So what I'm finding at this point is now I'm having to go back and like erase words that are already there, and I'm counting my full manuscript to like figure out my word count. So if I erased like 1,000 words, then I got 3,000 to write that day. If my goal was 2,000, did that math worked, didn't it? Yeah.
Like,
Um,
yes, but at the same time, if you're using words that already exist, then you kind of deserve it.
well, but I'm trying to get the novel to 110.
Yeah,
So I had
um,
like 50,000 to write and then another like 60,000 to fix. Um,
right.
but yeah,
So
I
that's
deserve all of this. This
good
is,
though. So you are trying to write 50 and edit 60 is what your goal is for this month. Is that the
yes,
stuff coming it up?
yes, with the goal of
Okay.
making that book somewhere around 100.
Get
Okay.
ready for an earthquake because the damn cat is trying to get into my shelf
Oh my God,
again.
I thought you were smack talking right there. Get ready for an Earth Talk.
Oh, I'm literally talking about the kitten is trying to get into the thing that my computer sits on for this. So things might get wonky for a second. We are going to start writing about now. So I'm
Yeah.
going to fire up my timer app and you are going to lead us into this guy.
Okay. All right. So for this one, our prompt is I'm going to have to get in there because I didn't write them down. So
Oh,
our
here we go. Here we
prompt
go. All
is
right.
a
Here we
character
go.
encounters an inconvenience. A character encounters an inconvenience, and we
How
are
to
ready.
say I can do that. Okay. Oh my God, there I go sliding. The funny thing is that it's staying on me. It's just pivoting.
That's funny.
Okay, so I'm going to share that screen and I'm going to start. Go ahead and start writing. I'll see you in 10
All
minutes.
right, 10 minutes.
Oh God, sorry. Ken just got home and I was trying to close the door so he didn't come barreling in. Hey, Ken
Hey,
will come barreling in just a second. But in the meantime, how did you do?
332.
Damn you.
Why? How'd you do?
I got 314.
Oh,
I was really
oh.
proud of myself. I finished the scene. Things are going good, and if I had just kept writing in those last few minutes instead of saying, well, I had finished the scene, so I can just pause right now,
Uh,
this wouldn't have happened and I would have won.
that's well, that'll
um,
show you what to do
did,
next
did
time.
you did you write the prompt? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
That'll show you what to do next time. Can you hear me now? Or am I
Yeah,
muted?
yeah, yeah, I can hear you fine. I think he just froze. It might have just been on my end too. It might not have even been on the feed. The prompt. Did you get the prompt?
Uh, I gave my character a really old trainer. I decided that was kind of inconvenient. Um, so no, not really.
That's fair.
What about
Uh,
you? Did you do anything inconvenient?
um, kind of right now, everything is both convenient and inconvenient. Because the plot is the romance between the bounty hunter and his bounty. So right now, like literally the end of that scene was the path to get the bounty back to where she needs to go to collect said bounty. That path was just shut down.
That's
That mode of
inconvenient.
transportation, they can no longer take that thing that they were going to. So it's inconvenient that he can't return her, but it's convenient um, that they can fall further in love.
Oh, yes, beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Now he is stuck with her for the next 3 months.
Oh no. What a
Yeah.
terrible
Damn.
inconvenience. That's
It's
actually
gonna
what
go
it,
to war eventually, though. So you know.
that's one of my favorite tropes, especially in like fan fiction. Somebody gets like handcuffed to the other person, or they can't leave because like they have a telepathic link and it'll kill one of them
Yeah.
if they get. Those are the best. Like,
Yeah. I was just looking at one of the publishing houses I've
mhm.
been considering going to. Um one of them, like they just updated what everybody's looking for. I forget what the right term is because that's what I do during write-ins. But anyway, so they just updated this list, and one of the agents had arranged marriages
Huh.
or fake relationships on the list. Not arranged in a bad way, but like fake. Like I have written before. Um, and yeah, it's definitely like stuff like that. I love where people are literally like forced together or like everything is a sham, but then they fall in love anyways.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sort of takes away the necessity of making one character want to be with the other, right? So like
Yeah,
you just get to let them see each other and thus fall in love.
right. So fall in love with the actual person and
Mm,
not just like, oh, she's hot. Let me talk to her.
yeah, yeah.
Because he's trying to save his family's property with this epic bounty here. What time did you set our next war for?
4:55. So we've
Okay,
got
perfect.
5 minutes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were taking fives or tens on this.
I think I set up 2 10-minute breaks for this one. But since this is an ad hoc, maybe so Chloe did a really great motivational thing for her region this week on not quitting, and I thought that was like a really good topic. I could you give us like the 30-second don't quit speech?
Don't quit. Don't quit. Okay. So I know a lot of people in that first week, people quit throughout the month. I have yelled at people like 3 weeks in who have already written like 20,000 words and they're like, oh, there's no way I can win. There's no way I can get that last 30,000. So I'm just going to stop writing now. Don't do it. I don't care how bad your situation is right now. We are currently a week in. A lot of people have written like 500 words. Like, oh, I tried to write a couple on the first day and then I just couldn't do it and I quit. Don't quit. No matter what word you write, it's going to be more words than you had. Um, don't make NaNo actually cause you to write less words. Just because you can't hit that goal doesn't mean you can't set a better goal for yourself. Doesn't mean that you can't utilize everything that's going on with NaNo right now. Utilize your region, utilize the forums, utilize, they've got a Facebook now. There are so many people who want you to keep writing. Utilize the fact that it is one of the most positive writing communities that we have. There is so much excuse me, in writing communities. Um, NaNo is very positive. They want you to write. They want you to succeed. They want you to just get the words out because the first thing to do if you want to be a writer is write. Um, Finish what you're writing. 50,000 words is a great way to get toward the end if it's not a complete novel for you. But even if you can't get 50,000 because your life is too screwed up right now, carving out a little bit of time every single day, even if it's just a half hour, we can write 1,000 words in a half hour. A lot of people can. Most people can. I've never heard of anybody like who actually tried to write 1,000 words in 30 minutes get under like 800 words.
Mm-hmm.
Distractions happen, I know, but if you really plug yourself into it, you can get those words out. I don't have a calculator by me, but just think about how many, even if you're only doing, oh, never mind. If you're writing 800 words a day because you can only get a half hour, you're writing 25,000 words in a month. I know because 800 is half of 1,600.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't quit. Keep writing, even if you can't hit that 50K, even if things are going really bad for you right now. Writing is also extremely cathartic. So I know that life might be a little sucky right now. We're all having problems. My car broke down today. I'm still here. Um, if what you're writing is not going to make you feel better, um, find something else to write that will make you feel better.
Good
Uh,
pep talk.
yeah, that was like a 3 minute instead of 30 seconds, but that's okay. That's what I do. It was a 700 word pep talk.
Oh,
Wednesday. It was a whole bunch of
it's
words.
it's really good
Thursday.
though, right? Because I mean, a lot of people really do get to this point and quit, and it's as if like they let the perfectionist in them get over. I wasn't
Yeah.
able to get to my word count, therefore I should not try. Well, the whole
Yeah.
point of NaNo is to like kill that part of you. Like, forget the
Mhm.
perfectionist. This isn't the month for it.
Yeah.
Um, you could be a perfectionist in December, or
Yeah.
not. You could learn how
You
not to be.
can in December. If you don't like what you wrote in November, you can fix it all in December.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Again, the point of NaNo is to just get that story written. You will feel so much better about your life if you can finish that story. And I know because my first novel took like 10 years to write. I think that's everybody. I hear it constantly. And I wrote it over multiple NaNos. I did write other things as well, but like the first time I finished was something that I had started 10 years before.
I think that
Um,
is very common. Yeah,
yeah.
because NaNo
Uh,
teaches
and just
you.
having that like last line of it changed everything for me. Like that was when I knew I could actually do this.
And that's the big thing, right? Is like you finish it, you tell yourself, you've proven to yourself that you can finish it. And that's
Yeah.
that's 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 the hurdle that most of us are trying to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so speaking of overcoming hurdles, we are at 4:54 and we should start writing again. So the writing prompt for this upcoming sprint, which is 25 minutes, by the way, is a character reveals a secret. So it doesn't have to be your main character, but somebody accidentally or intentionally or whatever reveals a secret. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, I just I did a minimize thing and then I got confused. There we go. Okay. Go
Okay.
ahead and start. Okay.
All right, we're back. Hang on, I gotta count my words. How'd you do, Chloe?
That's 795.
790. I don't think I was at 7. Oh, I was. I was at 814.
Oh, you are gonna win all of this time.
But by like 20 words. Um, I'm not sure that actually counts as winning. But whatever. The point, if you're watching.
What does that mean?
What?
That it doesn't count as winning.
I'm only like 20 words ahead. It, it's
Oh,
it's like,
oh,
what's the word for it? De minimis. It's de minimis. But if you're watching at
okay.
home, you do not have to take it the same
Um,
way. You can just
I'm
take that
not.
as
We're not fighting each other in an election. You can just have a win.
maybe this is probably true. Um,
No need for a recount here.
okay. Well, anyways, though, I am fairly close to my 1667, which is good, except I'm going to have to start a new scene to get it done.
So you already had some writing done today.
No, I total so far from this session is 1,146 words. But that's like a full scene. So what I'm saying is now I need to start a new one.
Gotcha. I knew that this scene I was gonna get a little bogged down in because I'm doing a like a cut scene. So I'm writing romance, but I've
Mm-hmm.
got some scenes that are not from the two main characters.
Right.
And so that was where I was on this. So like it's a lot of dialogue and with a lot of like undeveloped characters. And nothing is actually happening. So it's a pretty much useless scene, but um it's one more step to the end.
Yes, right. One more step to the end, and that is where we all need to be, especially when we're not motivated.
Yes. Actually, you know what? Now is probably the time to write this scene for exactly that reason. If I'm not motivated, I might as well be writing a scene that's going to be not so great either way.
Yeah. So for you, when you have like a day like this where you just really didn't want to write, once you get into it, do you like start wanting to write, or does it stay like, no, I just really don't want to do this?
I don't like when I'm in the middle of the war. I'm normally pretty good. I did have to like talk myself out of doing some fact checking in that one. So yeah, I would, since I did not actually do that fact checking, I would say that I am doing pretty well with that. But I could absolutely stop writing right now and have a happy evening curled up in front of the TV. So that's exactly again why I'm doing this tonight.
Yeah. I'm similar. Like when I'm in the actual sprint, I don't. I usually can keep myself from stopping, especially if there's some healthy competition. But
Yeah.
if there's like afterward, it doesn't like get easier, which I think is interesting, because it's not like running, right? Like or one of the other unpleasant things that people do in life where you're told like if you just get out and do it, it's going to get easier, and it actually does. I think writing is hard
That's
no
how
matter
I
what.
feel about house cleaning.
Oh, me
Um,
too.
I don't want to house clean, but like once I start doing it, I just do it.
Yeah. Well, house cleaning is cathartic though.
I don't consider it as such.
No.
But again, like especially like if I have been really slacking on it as I do because I'm just not I've got many good traits. Cleaning is not one of them. Um, but like, so if I'm having a really lazy day or just like not thinking about it, and then somebody else starts cleaning, I will start cleaning then. And then normally, as soon as I start cleaning, I'm good to go.
So it's the
Uh,
same as the word sprints. You just need somebody else doing it with you.
yes, except that like once I start cleaning, I want to finish cleaning. Um, Whereas, I mean, I guess with a word sprint, once I start a word sprint, I want to finish the word sprint, but
But
that like 1667 or that 2500, which is mine,
mhm.
is rough.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I mean, like with cleaning, you could actually finish like the entire house and feel like you've got that done. Whereas like
Right.
with writing, you finish your 2,500 words or whatever, and you still have the rest of the book to
Yeah.
write.
And even if it's not, I like that this session ended up being the like how much of a failure you feel like and like don't fail. But also like tough love.
Yeah.
Um but so I feel like the worst part with that isn't even the fact that when you hit that 2500, you're probably not actually done with anything, but even when you are done with something, you're most likely done with the scene.
Hmm.
And because of the nature of keeping an interesting plot going, um and having that rhythm right, there's a fairly good chance that it wasn't even a good scene.
Yeah, yeah.
It was some sort of a filler, like the scene that I'm dealing with now, that's just like staging future stuff, but literally nothing is going on in it. So I feel like that can be a little defeating as well, and it's necessary. Um, but
I
yeah, it's not as fulfilling as like vacuuming.
yes, that's totally true. You're not going to get any vacuum lines out of this.
Which is ironic for me to say that because I'm hardwoods and I have a Roomba.
Uh, uh, Roomba
So I
also creates
actually
good
haven't
lines.
vacuumed in years.
But I think this is a common problem, honestly. I think, we're on day 9 of Nano. So if anybody else there is nanoing with us, this is the middle, right? Like you've already
Yeah.
finished the beginning. You're not close enough to the end. And you've got this like whole stretch of days waiting for you. That's all middle. Like,
And that, like, whether you do this once a year or you do it 3 times a year, either you've saved up 11 months or you've saved up, 3 months, July, August, September, October. Yeah.
mhm,
Like preparing to go into this again. Um, but you run out of that steam quickly.
mhm.
Uh, some people, again, like I have seen so many people like write on day one and write less on day two and then not do anything else. Or like, you just see those charts that, I think my video is backwards, so I'm going to motion like this. But you see those charts that just kind of go like that, where like at the very beginning they go up and then it just kind of plateaus, where every day they're writing less and less words, and that happens immediately.
Yeah.
You have so many people that have those like 4,000 word days, and then for day one, and then day two is like 1,000 words, and then day three is like 200 words.
Yeah.
Um, so we are in the doldrums at this point.
In the doldrums, yes, we are. But I think, if you're at that point, again, with like the don't quit kind of message from earlier, so you need like one 4,000 word Saturday, right? Like,
Yeah.
so get up, it's Friday. You get up tomorrow morning, you start writing, you tell your family that you're doing this crazy nano thing and you still need some patience from them. And get yourself some coffee
Yeah.
and get those words written however you need to get them, or go to a write-in over the weekend and let other people motivate you. Or if you're at the point where you need to organize, make it an organizing day so you can get back on track, because it is possible. And speaking of getting back on track, our next sprint is at 5:30. So
Oh, what is our next sprint going for? I'm confused about what our time is.
we just have a 10-minute left. So
So we're gonna run until 5:40 and then
I think that,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah, I have this. I mean, unless you want to do significantly longer.
Well, no, I mean we were just saying sorry that if you're listening to this, you get to see us have a little organization dispute because we decided to do this on the fly.
Hmm.
But if we're gonna go, it's 5:30 now, of course. Why don't we do until 5:50 though?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay, so in that case, this next sprint will be. So we're going to start it now, and then you'll have what, 20 minutes to do it?
Yeah,
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 no,
I
that's
think
fine.
I think that's more the time that I was wanting.
Okay.
Anyways, because again, I'm not anywhere near my goal. So another long one will be it. And if you couldn't tell, I'm stalling right now. There we go.
Okay, and there is a word prompt for this one too. So this
Oh,
time, make a character break something.
oh, I mean, I break
Mm-hmm.
stuff all the time. Okay, we'll see you guys in 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, we are back.
How'd you do?
I just lost my 669.
669?
Mm-hmm.
Man, so you did just slightly better than me on every single one, because I got 639.
That's funny.
Uh, I know you said that you really like it was a very small victory over me. Um,
It
but the
is.
end of it was you got 1815 and I got 1748. So we are both over the 1667 that I swore we were not going to get over because that's the type of person I am. But you have a victory of what is that, like 60 some?
You
I
and
can't do
your
math.
victories. See, it's only healthy competition to me when I'm losing, when I'm
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll
winning.
do better next time.
Yeah,
Uh,
work on that.
you won 66. You suck. That was nothing. If you're gonna beat me, you better trounce me.
I I'll try next
Yeah.
time. No, but this is good, I
Last time
think.
I beat you by a full hundred and change. Just saying.
Are you
Is
keeping
it this
track of that?
better? Is this better, or do I need to back off?
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's fine. I think all writers are motivated by healthy competition. It's good.
Yeah.
Um, and that was what we both needed at least to get to the 1667. So that keeps us at par, which
Yeah.
is
I don't think that's true actually. The healthy the motivation, the healthy competition.
oh
Because I know a lot of like not nice writers. And I feel like they are driven by like nasty grams and
mm,
like proving they're better. And I feel like there's that like lit fic. Not like if you're writing lit fic right now, I'm not trash talking you for writing lit fic, but there's kind of that mindset that a lot of lit fickers get into, where they're like, it's only valid words. If you can only write 10 words a day because they're the most profound 10 words imaginable. Um, yeah,
yeah. You know what? More power to you if you're writing 10 profound words a day. And I hope that your novel, when you're like ready to publish it 20 years from now, is beautiful and wins all kinds of awards.
yeah.
And we'll read it.
Maybe maybe awards that actually give you money, most of them don't.
Yeah, seriously, right? But I mean, most novelists. This is a starving artist field. You should do this for
It
passion.
really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Unless, I mean, if you're driven and you work that formula, you can make a good amount of money writing. But you can't be that lit ficker. You can't spend 10 years writing a novel. You need to just write it and like pretty much like write that rough draft and then send it to an editor and then throw it out there on Amazon and start your next story. And like you just
Mm-hmm.
finish that rough draft and then once you finish it, you
Mm-hmm.
just start your next rough draft.
Yeah. No, I mean it's an
It's
interesting.
okay. Again, whatever you want to do is fine. If you're a fanfic writer and you will literally never make a penny off of it, because you are not I don't remember her name. 50 Shades of Grey. You
Mm.
are not her. Unless you are her, in which case, congratulations on being her. But yeah, even if you're a fanficker, you'll never make a dime off of it because you are infringing on somebody's copyright. I still support you in your endeavor to hopefully write 50,000 words this month.
Yeah, yeah. Gosh, I mean, in some ways, especially if you're a fanficker, right? Because those people are truly writing for love, for nothing else.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah,
nothing better
they're
than
truly writing for that plot to make that
yeah,
story what they want it to be. I have a lot of
yeah.
respect for fanfickers.
I do
Um,
too. I've also been one before, so I get it. I feel you if you're this person.
yeah.
Um,
Also, like not just like either if you're the fanficker who like I've tried to write a Harry Potter fanfic before, and I quickly learned that my OCD doesn't allow it, because there's too much content. I suppose if I had tried to write Harry Potter back when they were at like book five and it was just like starting to become movies and this monster fandom, I could have done it. But like once Pottermore and all of that happened, um, Also, I was doing a crossover between Harry Potter and Buffy. Like this was a nightmare for me. I had so much love for it, but there was so much in both of those verses. Uh, um, but yeah, so either like those fan pickers, just like incredible, the ones who like actually do all the fact checking and make sure everything stays in play. Also, the really weird fanfickers.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you delightful weirdos who come up with like all of those like WTF ships. Um like all the Harry Potter and food ones. I love you guys. I love you guys for like finding some ridiculous connection and
And writing that
like
drapple
all that is
story.
good, huge, or good and pure in the world with
Mm-hmm.
Drapple. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, drapple. I can ship drapple all day long.
Yeah,
Um,
Drapple's
it's
hilarious.
awesome.
I
Yeah.
love it.
But so that takes us to like almost 6 here. And we are going to be back on Monday for our regularly scheduled two
Oh yeah,
hour full nano write-in thing. But for
I swear.
now, I think we're at the end of our show.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, good luck out there and happy writing, and we'll see you Monday.
And thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.